This is Coach Russo, Associate Head Coach and Recruiting Coordinator at Clark State College in Springfield, Ohio, filming with Figure It Out Baseball. The next video you're going to watch is our big box drill. So now we're going to go one at a time, actually fielding ground balls. We've done all of the primers, all of the everydays, training our bodies to get in the right position, how to move to get in the right position, and now we're going to just play baseball on actual live ground balls. In the videos leading up to this video, we have learned how to field the ball just with our hands, bare hand, gloves on, body positioning, footwork, priming our feet, and now that is all led up to the final step of actually fielding the baseball. We do these every day. These are college players, so you know, if you're youth athletes, your high school athletes, everybody can do the primers first and then get all the way up to ground balls. If you're skipping all those other steps, once you get to this part, you're gonna have a lot of bad habits that you haven't trained out yet. So that's why we go through all those things, kind of weed out the bad habits, teach good habits, and now when we go live, our bodies are actually ready to field the ball the right way. All right, here we go. So on a Fungo, especially indoors, I like to be down because I can really kind of control that ground ball a little bit better. What I don't want when we're doing this is bad reps where we're getting big hops. You know, for me, it's just a lot easier to be on a knee. Like that's pretty good. We'd like a 2 or 3 hopper. Again, we're not trying to, there is a time and a place to hit really hard ground balls and practice that, but right now what we're trying to work on is footwork and hands. So it's more important to give good ground balls here, and I feel like the lower you get, the more control you can kind of have on that. We will sometimes use a hack attack to feed ground balls because the hack and the junior hack can shoot out topspin ground balls, which is much more game-like than Fungo. A lot of times Fungo, you'll get the backspin, which is not so much game-like. But again, I feel like when you're down on a knee, you can really kind of control that topspin and give a more real-like, more accurate ground ball. Good. So these balls for our right-handed infielders, these are the ones where we're going to try and get around it. It's not a slow roller, it's not a hard ground ball. It's a ball they can gain ground on and get our feet set. So Jace is going to go the opposite here. Good. I want to make sure we're starting in the corner over there. So we get a real look at this. Good. Now this next one from the corner is going to be more where we're, like if you're playing shortstop and it's a little bit to your left, but you can still get in front. Good. So we're going to go push clap, 1, 2, get our body in a good position to make a good strong throw. 1, 2 right there. 1, 2 right there, he's ready to make a throw. 1, 2, good throw. Good. Ah. Good. Good. Hey, let me see the pocket. There we go. All right. Next one's going to be the backhand. We're going to try and get our body in a position before the ball's there. Set up the feet. Hey, get your glove to the ground. Really, really difficult to get players to understand touch the grass first. Good. Hey, feet. Especially third base, we want to make sure our feet are set so we can go 1, 2. And eliminate unnecessary steps. Good. Feet. Hey, feet opposite. Go again. Left foot out of the way. Left foot out of the way. There we go. Much better. That's it. Attaboy. Now with the glove hand ball, we're going to see now why it's important to push in the direction we're moving. Scoot up a little bit. Now I'm going to try to hit a ground ball to where they really have to run. Good. Now he can make that throw. Right there, he can make that throw. He goes push, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he can make that throw from here at shortstop, which is going to give us a much better chance to get that out than if he has to throw on the run. Good. Good. Nice job. Good. Attaboy, good, good feet, good job. Nice job, Hayden, good. This is Coach Russo with Clark State College, Associate Head Coach and Recruiting Coordinator, filming with Figured Out Baseball. So that last video there is the last step in actually fielding the baseball. We hit ground balls from different spots. We don't just line them up in a line and move it around. We actually have them go to different spots and field from different spots. And so we've gone through all the progressions, we worked out the bad habits, and we've made a bunch of plays on ground balls.